Hey everybody, welcome to the Hull Marathon and the relays. My name is Nick Butter and I'm just going to talk to you for a couple of minutes about who I am and what I'm doing and my connection to the marathon. So, as I said, my name's Nick Butter and I am a British runner. I am currently on a huge trip to try and set the world record for running a marathon in every country in the world. I actually started this trip back in January of last year, and now I'm 618 days into my journey, and I'm currently recording this video in Papua New Guinea, in my 177th country. 196 countries in total, so I have 19 countries left to do, and I generally run a new marathon in a new country every basically three or four a week, that kind of figure. And I've been going since last January. I started off in Canada, in Toronto, where it was minus 25 degrees C, a super cold one to start with, and I worked my way down through the Americas basically, so the Caribbean, Central America, South America, and then over to Africa for about 9-10 months, and then into Europe, and then Asia, and now I'm here in the Pacific. So I'm recording this video sat in Papua New Guinea, and it has been a pretty long day for me today. I got up at about 5 o'clock and I met a bunch of really lovely, friendly people that have taken me on my run today. So first of all, let me tell you the link to me and the Hull Marathon. I was speaking at the National Running Show back in January in Birmingham, and I met a really lovely chap called Lucas, and Lucas organises the Hull Marathon. He and I got on, and he and I chatted after my little speaking slot on stage, and he asked if I could run with him, or he could run with me in Azerbaijan. And so LKR Events sponsored the Azerbaijan Marathon, and he came out and ran with me. And we got on like a house on fire, and ever since he's been kind of keeping tabs on where I am, and we've been chatting backwards and forwards. So big thanks to Lucas for coming to run with me, because it was a fun run. So I believe you are all running tomorrow for the Hull Marathon, and I believe there are relays going on as well. So good luck to everybody. And just a couple more bits of updates from me if you want to follow my journey. An easy way is to just search on Instagram, Nick Butter Run, or if you Google the expedition name, which is Running the World 196, you'll see all of the details there. Obviously, I'm now towards the end of the trip. I think I have about 50 days until I cross the finish line, which will be in Athens on November the 10th. So if any of you fancy doing another marathon, then come along to Athens very soon, and I'll have a big party there at the finish, because this has been a long journey for me. 2 years, 618 days away, and I've had some pretty amazing experiences, but some tough ones as well. I've been attacked by dogs, I've been mugged, I've ran with 9 presidents, probably about 40 or 50 high commissioners from around the world. And generally speaking, had a whale of a time, but it's not been without its difficulties. The trip took about 2 years to plan, and now I'm close to the end, and it feels like this massive 4-year journey overall. The reason why this trip came about, I was a runner anyway. I was doing a lot of running all over the world and competing, and in total now I think I've ran in my life 580 something marathons, so there's a big number, close to about 40,000 miles in total, including ultra events and training and bits and pieces. And so I love running. I was running out in the Sahara Desert a few years ago, running the infamous, some of you have probably run it or know of it, the race is called Marathon des Sables. It's a 7-day race through the Sahara Desert, about 280 kilometers. And when I was running there, I met this brilliant guy called Kevin Webber. And Kev, you can Google him. He's a very inspirational chap, huge inspiration to me. And he and I got chatting in the desert, and as you do when you're spending a long period of time with somebody on a race like that, we chatted about all sorts of stuff. And he dropped this horrendous bombshell on me that he had terminal prostate cancer. And so I was a bit taken aback, because he was a really positive, happy, smiley person, and I wanted to cry ultimately when he told me that, because it was such sad news. But since then, a few months went past, and I did some research, and And I wanted to do something for Prostate Cancer UK, the charity, to try and raise some money, not for him, but for all the other men that are suffering. And I discovered that about 11,000 men in the UK die from prostate cancer every year, and that's actually more people that die. So more people die from prostate cancer than breast cancer. So we need some more awareness and we need some money, and so I decided to try and raise £250,000 for the charity by doing this mission. And obviously it had to be a big trip, and this has never been done before, so hopefully when I cross the line in November I'll do Kev proud. And actually he is due to be there at the finish line. If he is healthy enough and well enough, he will be there. He was given 2 years to live, and actually he's now surpassed that, and he's now in his 4th year. So he's it's going to be quite amazing when I cross that finish line. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Like I said, follow me on Instagram, say hello. If you're running Hull, then let me know how it was.